Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of our 2001 and 2003 season here at the Darlington Raceway for the Southern 500. Race number 25 here. As Tony Stewart, Dale Jarrett on the front row, we are green and underway here in Darlington. As Tony Stewart looks to get his second win of the season and Dale Jarrett looks to climb back up into the championship mix right now. Then there's Dale Earnhardt Jr. there in third, making something happen on the bottom. Moving into second now, going by Dale Jarrett. Matt Kenseth, Mark Martin, the two Roush cars are still winless this season. Roush Racing has not won a race, and then that's obviously shocking, but they're trying to get up there and win one. But right now it is Tony Stewart leading this race, pulling away from the pack on this opening lap as Earnhardt clears Jarrett for second. Tony Stewart leads early here in Darlington on the second lap of racing. You got Dale Jarrett back in second, racing. Well, no, Dale Jr. in second, and then Dale Jarrett in third. But Tony Stewart pulling away to a nice, comfortable gap already over the rest of the pack. The distance he has gotten back on Dale Jarrett has been large. So now Tony Stewart going to 3 and 4 here. Looks to be comfortably the man to beat so far in these early couple of laps. But obviously we know that can all change. So down the front stretch, Tony Stewart leads early in Darlington. Now we move on to lap 87. There's a caution that knocked Mark Martin and Jeff Green out of the race. Unfortunate for the 6 of Mark Martin. He had a top 10 run going. Now he's out of the race, and Jeff Gordon will restart as your race leader here in Darlington. What a surprise. Gordon looking for win number 8 on the season. Tony Stewart is second. Jeff Burton is third. Sterling Marlin is fourth. And Rusty Wallace is fifth. As we look to get underway here on this restart, and we are green on the restart. Jeff Gordon off to a great jump here over Stewart and Burton as Jeff Gordon looks to now try to pull away with one of his young rivals of Tony Stewart. You see all the lap cars there on the bottom line, the 90 of Hud Strickland and then the 18 of Bobby Labonte. But Jeff Gordon pulling away at the moment, looking comfortable out front of this field right now as he works his way through turns 3 and 4. Back to the start-finish line. Jeff Gordon will lead on this restart here on lap 88. Now we move on to, we have missed a huge crash. A long list of DNFs. Hornaday, Kyle Petty, Dave Blaney, Ward Burton, Todd Bodine, Brett Bodine, Kenny Schrader, Rusty Wallace, all out of the race from a huge crash we missed. Of course, big for Rusty Wallace, one of the championship contenders. Jeff Burton has now cycled out to be your leader after all of this on lap 221. You also have more guys out of the race as well. You got the Ricky Craven. Tony Stewart is out. He was so good and so fast. With Michael Waltrip out as well. I think Dale Earnhardt Jr. is out of this race. So now we have barely any contenders left, and only a couple of them here on the lead lap here with 140 to go. Jeff Burton leads this race right now with only 9 cars on lead lap himself. Dale Jarrett, Sterling Marlin, Johnny Benson, Bill Elliott, Jeremy Mayfield. Sorry, not Jeremy Mayfield. Kevin Harvick, Matt Kenseth, Bobby Labonte, and Jerry Nadeau. You see everyone seems to be keeping it together back here. But back at the front of the field is Jeff Burton leading, trying to get Roush Racing their first win of 2001. That team is still winless through their 25th race right now. They're trying to end it here at 25 races. Their team win streak is Jeff Burton leads here, the 2/3 point, and Darlington. Now we move on to lap 301 here with 67 laps to go. Matt Kenseth is currently leading this race, taking over from his teammate Jeff Burton. Jeremy Mayfield, Stacey Compton, and Hud Strickland are now out of the race. And Sterling Marlin is now going to try to make a pass for the race lead here on Matt Kenseth. This could determine who's going to win here. If this is the last pass to the lead here in this race, Sterling Marlin the inside and easily right on by. Sterling Marlin takes the lead from Matt Kenseth here and will likely deny Roush Racing their chance at victory lane. And Sterling will lead with 66 to go. And now we have a restart with just 20 laps to go for Sterling Marlin. Now 19 to go leading the race. Johnny Benson and Bill Elliott are now both out of the race with mechanical failures. And so now Sterling Marlin looking to get his 3rd win of the 2001 season here. He has been very strong and looks to keep that up in some dominant performance here in this final 60 or so laps of the race by taking the lead over from Matt Kenseth and then driving away. Coming to 18 to go. Sterling Marlin got a very comfortable lead with 18 of Bobby Labonte with a lap car buffer there of Jimmy Spencer. Sterling Marlin leads the Southern 500 here at Darlington. Now we move on to 2 to go. Bobby Labonte has caught Sterling Marlin now right on his bumper. Who is going to get there first? Sterling Marlin or Bobby Labonte to win the Southern 500? Both of these drivers have won Crown Jewel races. Sterling Marlin won the Brickyard 400 and Bobby Labonte won the Daytona 500. So now who will bring home the Southern 500, our next Crown Jewel race? As it looks like through 3 and 4 here come the white flag. Sterling looks to have it right now unless Bobby Labonte gets a run or a shove there from Jimmy Spencer, but nothing's materializing. White flag, final lap here in Darlington for Sterling Marlin, looking to win, put himself on the map as a championship contender. And Bobby Labonte's deadly consistency compared to where Jeff Gordon has struggled this race a couple of laps down is what could get Bobby Labonte right up in the mix for the championship lead. As Sterling now works his way through 3 and 4 for the final time, Labonte gets up to the bumper but does absolutely nothing to try and get the win, which baffles me. So Bobby Labonte will settle for second, and Sterling Marlin will win the Southern 500 at Darlington. Bobby Labonte, your runner-up. Here comes Kevin Harvick to finish in 3rd place. You see Matt Kenseth finishes 4th, Dale Jarrett is 5th. Jerry Nadeau is 6th, and then you have Casey Atwood, Bobby Hamilton, Joe Nemechek, and Mike Wallace, your top 10 here in Darlington. See the race results on the left side of your screen. All the DNFs, a long list of DNFs, only 23 cars finishing the race. And you see here just your 60 lap finishers. And now you see your updated standings. Jeff Gordon now only 69 points ahead of Bobby Labonte for the points lead. Harvick now down to 91. You got those 3 guys right there. Gordon, Labonte, and Harvick. Looks like they'll be fighting for the championship here. Of course, Sterling Marlin there climbs up to 6th in the points with his 4th win of the season there for Sterling Marlin. He's 4 wins, sneaks in 6th in points right there, trying to make something up. We'll see. And you see the rest of the points on your screen. So until next episode, I hope you all have a good one.